Welcome to my live stream. We're going to continue where we left off or got disconnected last time. In the middle of the cycle of strife. We're going to talk about the immortals and the shadows, and we are in the middle of learning about the cycle of strife.
Standing in the ancient city of Corvus, Diablo the Builder bestowed the eternal...
So we had to do a battle.
Are you back with me?
Do that again.
Good. Remember, we are but one side of the coin.
So we learn every day. The immortals guard sanctuary and resist the shadows' machinations. Daily goals, of course. As the anointed protectors of Sanctuary, the Immortals must do battle with threats to the land on a daily basis. These daily goals, when completed, award sigils of dominance and other benefits. We've got Defend the Vault. The Immortals' wondrous vault stores relics, equipment, and essentia vital to the reign. As such, it is a frequent target for the shadows. A successful defense of the vault will earn the Immortals hilts and more rewarding weekly commendations. Kion's ordeal? Not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. By recreating the ancient ordeal of the first immortal, Kion, Immortals demonstrate their devotion to the reign. Officers can call a group of elite Immortals to follow in Kion's footsteps and divide their forces to engage 4 demons at once. Success means great rewards for Immortals and the blessings of Dedessa for both adventurers and Immortals. And then the Rite of Exile. The Immortals' reign is tested by their rivals, the Shadows. When the Shadows reach the showdown stage, they have grown powerful enough to initiate a sacred duel between the opposing sides. If the Immortals lose, they can be overthrown. And then there is rewards. Immortals can acquire unique rewards during their reign. And we're going to look at crown powers. The Immortal Leader and Lieutenants possess crowns that grant unique potent abilities, including boosts to attack speed, critical hit chance, defense, and healing. The Eternal Crown. Eternal Crown, crafted by the builder Dedessa, secures the Immortal's power. The crown's rank and the strength of its bonuses increases as your reign grows in dominance. Commendations. The Immortals store powerful equipment and gold in the vault. Each week, the supply officer distributes treasures to all Immortals based on their prestige and participation within the faction. Immortal Cosmetic. As an Immortal reign grows in dominance, all members unlock special cosmetics that can be worn as long as they remain a member of the faction. And then to Legacy. The Immortals are guardians in the mold of ancient Nephilim, and their glory is legendary. Dominance. Dominance is a rating that reflects the Immortals' strength of arms and the character of their reign. The greater the Immortals' contributions, the higher their dominance. As Immortals raise their dominance, they'll unlock features and mechanical bonuses and leave a mightier legacy behind. Immortal Statue. The statue on the Overlook is carved in the likeness of the Immortal whose reign is currently active. It's unlocked by raising dominance. Immortal Statue. Wall of Honor. The Wall of Honor in Westmarch has chronicled the rise and fall of Immortals throughout history. The names and deeds of each Immortal reign are emblazoned on its surface. And Immortal Banner. Each Immortal reign has its own customizable banner. As the Immortals' dominance rises, they will unlock more banner shapes, patterns, and insignias. The Immortals defend Sanctuary from the burning hells. By becoming an Immortal, you inherit the power and legacy of the ancient Nephilim. Now we need to talk to the mysterious patron. And I believe that's going to be back in the bar. I'm going to walk you through the joining the shadows. The battleground. Yeah. Battleground's interesting. I don't know if you saw my stream the other day, but I played in the battleground. Now, I'm not very good at PvP. I'll be the first one to tell you. I suck at it. But I was the MVP on my team. And yeah, needless to say, we all lost. But I couldn't believe I was the MVP. I was actually the best of the worst. Mysterious patron.
Been chatting with the Unspoken? Doesn't surprise me. Normally, access to the Court of Whispers is restricted to our members only. But we'll make an exception for you. This time. The Unspoken is waiting for you inside. Go, before you are seen.
Go before you are seen. I'm pretty sure I was seen by everybody in town. Big flaming sword and shield. Yeah, a bunch of undead following me. Don't think anybody could have missed me walking by them. Not very inconspicuous, am I? And the assembly hall.
Akiba, daughter of Deodessa, founded the Shadows. Though she is long departed, her spirit is with us always. Touch the ever-burning font, and let her wisdom mark you.
Ooh, I might have a mark. Give the time-worn scroll to Akiba.
You think you have what it takes to walk this path? You must work unseen, hidden in darkness,
Can't do that.
as I once was.
Oh wait, no more.
Always remember, we all want the same thing. The protection and safety.
Many say they want to protect others. How they go about it is what matters.
We test the Immortals. We ensure they are worthy of the power they inherited. Hand me that scroll and see the truth. Prepare yourself.
Oh no, not again.
You recognize this place,
We did
don't
this
you?
once before as an immortal. Now we
He
get to
showed
do it
you his
again
vision.
as a shadow.
A dark burden given, and a hidden force created. One that could step up should the mightiest immortal fail. The Shadows, constant challengers to the would-be defenders of Sanctuary. They would test the Immortals, looking for weakness and apathy. Led by Akiba, the Shadows would overthrow the Immortals when the time was right. But even in victory, she knew her watch had just begun. For this is an eternal cycle.
The battle hall of a great hero. Plagued by doubters, he fought valiantly, and he won. My memory is different.
My memory is different. You know what they say, history is written by the winners.
My brother was a great hero, unlike any before or since. But he still failed. The power he held was more than anyone could bear. The strongest, the wisest, the most dedicated exiled him and took up his burden, as it must ever be. Bring down the immortal. Reclaim.
She cut herself off.
The light is glorious indeed.
It had to be done. Good that you did not hesitate. Should the immortals become unworthy of their station, we will be there to remove them and take up the mantle. Always. No matter who wears the crown. Return to yourself. Think on what you have seen.
Okay, so it's not going to let me redo the first one, which we got cut off on. But this is the second one, basically the other side of the coin. The last video showed the immortal side. I was playing as an immortal. This time it shows the other side.
And now you know the truth. The Immortals are tasked with protecting Sanctuary, and have been given great power to do so. The Shadows
Are the ones making sure the immortals never become corrupt or complacent. I understand.
Yes. Though Akiba and Kion are long dead, there are others who can help you decide where to focus your efforts. Those you've met on this journey can be useful advisors. Visit them again when you are ready.
Akiba and Kion.
You may simply continue as an adventurer, as you have. But the cycle swirls ever around us, even if we ignore it.
Even if we ignore it.
Listen for rumors to learn how the cycle is faring. Then decide.
And there you have it. Fragments of the past. Coming to a close as we learn about the immortals and the shadows. We return to Cain, who's always a wealth of wisdom.
You're back. Did your secretive friends turn out to be helpful?
They are skilled at fighting demons.
Yes. Thankfully, everything has been prepared. Whenever you're ready, Rem should be waiting for you at the docks.
Thank you once again, Cain.
And this is where we go to the docks to begin the next leg in our journey. Of course, I'm going to go there, say hello. Not quite traveled there yet. Got a few more things I need to do in Westmarch first.
Ah, there you are. The old man said you're looking for passage to Mount Zervain. Well, our ship can bring you to the nearby port and a caravan can take you from there. If you're ready, we can head out this hour.
Not quite ready. I believe, for one, I need to go back to the blacksmith. Make sure my gear is all up to date. Run a rift. And maybe even yeah. Challenge rift. And an elder rift.
Hey there. It's good to see you.
Dailies in. Don't have anything here that's better than what I've got, so I'm going to go ahead and salvage it. Always, always, always visit a blacksmith
I hope
in
that can
whatever
help.
town you're in before you go on to your next quest. As you see here, my list of quests is fairly decent. These last 4 here, Corrosive Flesh, Hunting Bandits, A Good Drubbing, and Archive Guardian, are actually bounties. And it's a really good idea to get those bounties every day you log in. Make sure you run up here to the Palace Courtyard and pick up your bounties here at the bounty board. Always get yourself bounties and run those. At least the 4. Because in your battle pass, your activities are going to include bounties. And you will get rewards for running that. You also get rewards for running your Elder Rift. The featured activity right now is the Forgotten Tower. I may or may not run that today. I just wanted to at least finish that little storyline with the Shadows and the Immortals. If you have enough time during the day to play, you can continue to finish these activities, and they will continue to increase your battle pass. That is a great way to level up. It's easy. XP, materials that you will need. Also, quests here you will naturally end up by doing as you fulfill activities. You can focus on these if you'd like. I usually just focus on the activities, and I end up by doing the quests inadvertently. Same thing with your guide. Your guide is going to, well, basically be your guide. It's going to show you what you should probably be doing next, like explore the sanctum of Ivan God. Defeat LaSalle is bugged. It's going to want you to go and beat LaSalle the Flamespun. It doesn't walk you there until you like double click it. It's supposed to take you there, I believe, when you click it. When you do get here, though, you have to click on the demonic portal, and it's going to ask you what combat rating you want to run it as. Well, I have not done it yet on this character, so you need to have a combat rating of 420 to complete this. To find your combat rating, open up your inventory, and down here on the left, there's a little figure, your character here, shows your damage, life, strength, important stuff. More attributes here. When you click on that, it's going to show you your combat rating. Mine is 437. Just barely high enough to run that. I don't want to do that now. It is kind of difficult to find a large group that's ready to do it. At this time of day, it's kind of early in the morning for me, so there's not a lot of people on. Always check the recommended builds. For whatever class you're playing, it's going to have a list of recommended builds. Here in your inventory screen, right next to your character, on the bottom right next to where it says equipment, cosmetics, this little box here, you click on that and it's going to open up the screen. The screen is kind of neat and really helpful, especially if you're new to the game. Not a lot of people realize how important this is. They actually give you a lot of guidance. And it's going to show you 2 different builds. They're going to be PvE. The third build is going to be PvP. Like if you like PvP, you can build your character specifically around those skills. If you prefer just PvE, or if you're going to be going up against just player versus enemies, just without fighting against other players, you want to focus on one of these two builds. If you do find yourself going to go and fight against other players, it's always good to swap out your build, so that way you are set up and suited up, geared up with these items to give you your best chance against other players. I have used PvE builds against other players and did okay, but like I said, I suck at PvP, so maybe that's why. I have had numerous times though where I have been running a PvE build and I've gotten more kills than anybody else on my team. So I don't think it's uncommon that a lot of people are not aware of the PvP build. When you're fighting against other players, these are the core skills you're going to need. These are the legendary items you will need. And you can click on them. It'll tell you about it. You can even click on how to get it. It'll tell you where you can find it. In a case like some of these will actually, not those, I'm guessing, because those are legendary items, they're kind of random. Legendary gems, the Berserker's Eye. If you want to get the Berserker's Eye, you can rent Elder Rifts, you can craft legendary gems, or you can purchase it from the market. Those are the builds. Very important. You want to pay attention to that. Anytime there's a red dot somewhere, that's something you might want to pay attention to. I've got some scoria that I could go to the blacksmith and get it refined. Don't want to do that right now. But if you notice, there's some red dots on my equipment over here, so I could get it upgraded. That's always really important to do. I think that is going to be it for today. Thank you for joining in my video. I am going to probably go and run a couple of Elder Rifts and Challenge Rifts. Try to get some more gear, level up. Let's see, I'm level 47 right now. Every day, if you go to the Elder Rift entrance, click on it, it'll give you a crest. Same thing with the Challenge Rift. Every day it'll give you gold. Right now I'm only at level 9. The Challenge Rifts are kind of important because when you get up high enough a level, you can get special, what's what I'm looking for? Rewards for passing that level. You could actually get more gold from beating monsters and other drops. It can improve your drop rate. Little things like that. It doesn't really explain it that much. At least not at this level. At this level, they just kind of want you to go through the guide and your activities. Try and get yourself to level up, because right now I'm only level 47. When you get to level 60, then you start building on what they call your Paragon level. And that opens up a little different story, because then you can change the difficulty of the map that you happen to be on. Something a little bit more difficult. Let's see. This is the world map. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Have a great day.